welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today we're bringing you a gameplay of the Forges of Ravenshire by BA Games, and we have the pleasure of sitting next to one of the designers, one of the publishers, yourself.
Yes, I am.
This is Samuel Stockton. We offhandedly at a convention said, come visit. And then, about 72 emails later, a few phone calls, and a knock at the front door, and you're here.
Yeah, I kind of just showed up. Sorry about that.
No, we invited you up. We've always enjoyed getting together with you. We've seen you at conventions quite a bit, but this is the first time we've actually been able to spend time, dive into something, sit down and play through some games. We've done a lot of different games this week so far.
Yes, we have.
And now we're setting on and getting ready to play your new prodigy, your new child.
My new child.
The new creation you are birthing into existence.
Yes, it's a long, arduous process.
That's true. That is how publishing goes. So, anyone that's watching here, we're going to be working through how you play this game. We're going to be focused on sitting down and having a lot of fun with it. But because you're here, we are going to be diving into this a little bit fresh. West has a full teach. You've played through a few rounds. I'm coming at it from the start. You said this is an accessible game. This is a game you should be able to get up and running.
Yep.
And so with a little bit of your guidance, I think that's the approach we're going to take. There will be a link at the top of the video description. Highly encourage people to swing over to the Kickstarter page, give it a closer look. Back it if you're feeling so inclined. We're also going to have some other content here on the channel, including a preview video if you're just looking for that 5 to 8 minute synopsis of what's going on. That being said, do you want to give us what people need to know before we actually start taking turns?
Mostly that what the game is in Forges of Ravenshire, or by some of my British friends, what do they say, Ravenshire? They don't pronounce that.
I don't know your British
Ravenshire.
Well, yeah.
Those are the British friends.
I met them in your Discord group. They're like, it's Ravenshire. I'm like, okay.
Fabulous people.
Fabulous. But so in this game, what happens is we're all blacksmiths in this town, and we're trying to figure out who's going to become the next leader of the Blacksmiths Guild. In this case, so we're going to have a competition for a year on who can make the most money, and that person we're going to deem to be the best blacksmith to lead the guild, and that will be the Forgemaster.
I am just making horseshoes.
Yes. Well, there's a number of adventurers coming to town.
Okay.
And so they need equipment and items. So you're going to do is be picking up contracts.
He's under the impression that making some type of deity-bound warhammer is more valuable than just making a dozen horseshoes.
I mean, you can make a lot
if
of money.
If the goal of this game is just earning cash,
yes, indeed.
I'm making horseshoes.
Sure.
These might be horseshoes shaped in the shape of shields and swords and other things, but from the get-go,
it's a horseshoe.
It's a horseshoe.
It's a horse apiece.
All right, good sir, continue.
Sounds good. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to make the most money. So money is victory points, but money is also how we recruit new people for our guild and how we kind of build up our engine and
so you'll be balancing what you're spending, how fast you grow versus what you need to stockpile to prove that you're a quality blacksmith at the end of the day.
Correct.
Because 17 employees does not do that.
Yeah. Maybe just one flamingo maybe is the best.
One flamingo is an amazing employee, and everyone should have a flamingo that works with them. Very important.
I've heard tell that your prototype copy of this game and said rulebook is severely lacking in the flavor text department.
That is what we have been...
Have heard that. Have
rumors.
heard tell. Yeah.
Rumors.
We got a paragraph.
Okay.
Paragraph.
I will be very clear. I expect that this gameplay will establish enough lore and enough flavor text for you to pilfer the entire rulebook full of it.
Horseshoe lore.
First off, we've already established the idea that what you're really building is horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
So I expect that's
the first change.
To weasel its way in there somewhere.
Horseshoes of Ravenshire.
Yes, horseshoes of Ravenshire. Outside of that, we'll figure out what becomes of this game. You have some cool little dual-layered foldy boards here, and I'm playing as what looks like a raccoon and an adorable rabbit. I'm very excited about this. I'm like leathersmiths.
Yeah.
I'm like sewing and snitching tunics and other
leather
things.
horseshoes.
No horseshoes.
Okay, good. There's a pine marten here as well as one of the characters that we're not playing with.
Like the pine
but I do really like the book style of the player boards. I think that's quite nice. I am playing as the Badger, which would be the cover art model. Yep. Because if you're going to play a blacksmith, the Blacksmith Badger clearly is the early winner.
And you were grabbing the what looks like a raven.
I have a raven, one of the descendants of the founders of Ravenshire.
Really, the Shire itself was founded by ravens, not people just taking the name of Raven.
Correct.
Or people that once were ravens and now have become something different.
No, so the whole world is anthropomorphic. So all the animal stuff, kind of like Redwall.
I know, I get that. So. I get that. I'm just digging into the lore. Remember, we've got established thorough, detailed lore by the end of this gameplay.
I got a feeling I'm gonna have like a notebook of notes.
That's probably a good thing
to add to this game.
I'm glad that you've already announced that your next game is titled, in fact, The Ducks of Duckshire.
And it's
not sure what the mechanics are yet.
It's an area control because it's going to be the Ravens of Ravenshire and the Ducks of Duckshire duking it out,
fighting it together over specifically
the pond
horseshoes.
100% the pond.
Okay, how do we get started here? What's the general flow of the game, and then let's start taking actions and figuring this out.
So in its essence, Forgemaster of Ravenshire is a dice worker placement game. So what you mean is you'll have these dice that you'll start off with that have different colors. You're going to roll them, and what you're going to do is you're going to place a spot onto the board, and that'll give you resources. Then you're going to take a die from the board, and it has to be a different one, and that'll also give you resources. So when you place, you do an action, you take, you do an action, and the final piece of the puzzle is then you're going to take that die and put it into your workshop.
Okay.
All right. Your workshop has 3 colors. So the numbers matter when placing onto the board and taking from the board in order to determine how good your actions are. But then the color matters when you run your guild workshops.
Sort of got a Raiders feel to that dice placement and pullback, which I know a lot of people, myself included, love that type of system in dice placement. I'm excited to see how it's integrated here.
You might notice this. I'm a huge fan of Shem Phillips.
Oh, that's great stuff.
And also Luke Laurie. So like those are my 2 favorite designers.
Nice.
And so I'm hoping this is my homage to some kind of idea to add into that world.
Cool.
So I'm super excited about it.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else we need to know before we start?
That is the basic. That's what you're doing. The goal to make the most money.
I've got some recipes that I'm looking to fulfill.
Correct. So actually, that's a good point. So how do you make money? So you make money in 3 ways.
Usually on the street late at night.
I usually go with bundled horseshoe sales, 50% off, but I did mark them 120% higher than normal.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Or you buy 3, get the 4th one free.
Buy the horse, get the whole set.
It's true.
There you go.
If I can sell a man a horse, I can ensure my business keeps going.
That was really bad. You should have just left it earlier. Dude, the last one wasn't really that good.
No, but if you get people to invest in horses, they need horseshoes. It's a consequence of
It's true, but
the horseshoe trade business.
Funny, though.
No, I wasn't actually talking funny. I was talking
actually real business acumen.
There's a strong chance I apply myself to the horseshoe trade after this gameplay.
All right.
And with that in mind, I think I should also try to advocate for horse sales in general, because right now I only have the Amish to sell to, and they make their own shoes.
They do, yeah. And they try to not be part of the English world.
So I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
All right.
Already right out of the gate. Good job.
We'll figure it out. So main 3 ways you can get money in this game is by making horseshoes. I mean, you're making contracts.
For the record, he is saying in his brain right now, why did I come here?
Yeah, why did I send 72 emails?
Should have stopped at 61.
So you'll be making contracts, right? And so there's swords and shields and armor you're going to make. So you get those resources, you build those, you make money. The second way you're going to make money is by increasing your reputation as a smith. So what you'll do as you develop by improving armor or by making really cool items, what you'll do is you'll be more renowned. And so you'll go up on this reputation track, and then you'll get victory points at the end of the game based on how reputable you are as a smith. And the third main way is through titles. So when you accomplish, these are achievements. So if in our game, for example, if I make 5 shields, I'll earn the title of Shieldwright.
Okay.
Right, and so then you would gain that and get some gold benefits to it that'll help you win the game. So at the start of the game, you get 3 to choose from. So kind of taking your layout and what you're thinking, you're going to choose a weapon or an item that you want to complete.
Just one of these? One of these that I have. What looks the most horseshoe-like? It's the question that every man is asking himself and every woman is thinking about. I don't know where I was going. I'm mumbling while I actually choose which item I want to build. The other ones get set back into the
ether. So you have to go to the bottom of the deck. You're good to go. And then we already have our contracts out that are available to us. Now we are at level 0. So all we have access to are the level 1, what we call common contracts. So in order to get to the higher level, you're going to have to increase your reputation to level 2 and level 4 in order to get access to those.
Okay.
All right, so everyone, take your beautiful dice.
Now, we are playing with special abilities, one of which for me is going to introduce this fancy little gold specked dice that I'm rolling.
So that is the Raven Broker.
Okay.
So your idea and your dice is that you'll get some resources at the beginning, but also you'll always have access to 4 dice, even though you'll only ever use 3.
Cool. Okay. So I have a little bit more flexibility when it comes to the dice or the numbers that I'm playing down.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay. Got a 6, a 2, a 2, and a 3. Now, do you want to take the first turn?
I will go take the first turn. So normally in the game, it would be whoever has the highest roll, but in this case, I'll just go ahead and
Oh, I mean, I'm fine with the highest roll. That would be Wes Todd. Wes, do you want to take the first turn?
No, it's fine. I think we should let him go, and then I'll go, and then you can go last. Works perfect.
Okay. All right, so nice, silent. So I got here at 2, 1, and 4, and so I'm trying to do on the board is depending on where you go on the board. Sometimes low dice are better, and sometimes high dice are better. So I'm going to go ahead and take this 1, and we're going to put it onto the 1 spot over there, please. That'll give me 2 ore, and then I also gain what's called a mystic. So in this case, mithril, which I can use later on to make contracts better.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a die. I can take any die except that 1.
Except for the 3.
So I can take the 3 next to it, or I can take another
Oh, you can
spot.
take any die except the one you literally placed.
Yes.
So even the one right next to it, you could go ahead and summon that.
So I could double up onto that resource if I wish.
Okay.
But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this 1 right here.
And that's going to generate you 2 leather and a claw.
2 leather, yep, and a claw.
Okay.
And so now, that's the second part. And the third part is I run the guild. So that, because it matches my guild, kind of the yellow-orange color. So
Do those claws actually come from giant dragonflies?
yes.
In this world, they're massive dragonflies.
The world that he created?
Yeah, they come.
The one I created, the one that you were-
they come from the southern swamp areas, and they really are hybrids of insects and dragons. It's not like you'd imagine a dragonfly. This is legitimately like a fire-breathing, fanged creature who also has like appendages and like 17 legs. It's terrifying.
Terrifying. Truly terrifying.
Different game though. So.
So then I will then run the guild. In this case, my guild set up so I either get a talisman, a claw, or a dragon scales.
Yeah, and you're going to be adding to this programmed thing down here.
Correct.
So as you add this yellow dice in, you might trigger multiple things that are going to do like a chaining action.
Yeah, and so I'm sure Wes will probably do that actually during his turn.
For sure.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to place this green 5 over there on that area.
This one here?
Which will allow me to take one of the guild slots. So I will take the tooth one there.
This one here?
Yep, and I'm paying a gold for that.
So there's a recruitment value. So that's how you spend a victory point in order to
Fang of a
recruit.
dragonfly.
The Fang of a Dragonfly, correct. So I will take a talisman. I will also take any of these unique pieces here, and I will take this piece of mithril.
Okay.
And then I will slot this into the yellow section here on my board. And now I will also take an additional mithril item up here because there's the bonus at the end over there for that. And now I will get to pilfer a die off of the board. So I will take this one here. Oh, I don't want to do that because I just set myself up for a great other move.
Yeah,
so
yellow.
I will take this yellow. It's still
number
a
was that?
terrible yellow move. So I'm going to do this one here.
Okay.
It gives me 2 ore.
2 ore, and you're going to get a
And another piece of mithril.
mithril.
And then I will get to run this, and I will get a dragon scale and a talisman. Beautiful.
Amazing thing about mithril in this game is it's actually just glass. They just didn't realize what they were inventing. And the dragon scale here is actually from a small gecko. It's not big at all. You skin. It's about this big. It's very valuable though because it's so hard to get enough of them for it to be useful.
It's very, very tight.
Man,
Tightly wound.
I need to be taking more notes.
One tiny gecko. Don't worry, this is all recorded. It's if you don't establish the lore for your own game,
Then boy, are we
Quackalope
going
will.
to.
Well, if you look at the board, you see the gecko with wings there in the corner.
Yeah, the funny thing is he's actually the size of this railing.
Yeah,
It's a perspective thing. So
Yeah.
he's nowhere near as big as you'd think he is. So you know, cool. I like the tentacles.
I figured you'd like the other one in the middle.
Which one? Oh, there's a duck. Hi, duck. I do really do like the duck as well. I didn't know the duck was there, but once he pointed it out, I was like, there's got to be a duck.
It's actually based on a certain logo.
Is a significant lack of flamingos on the board, though. I'm just saying.
Ooh,
That's
awkward.
expansion.
All right, well, let me go ahead and begin taking my turn, because this is not a conversation any of us want to have at the moment. West has been butthurt about the whole flamingo thing recently. Mass extinction event, so...
That's very true.
I'm going to go here. I'm going to gain...
Horrible.
Because we keep wearing them.
That's right, I know.
I'm going to gain myself 2 more leather.
Okay.
I'm going to gain myself 1 dragonfly fang. Thank you very much.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to start teaching this at Gen Con.
And people
I'm going to start saying
Dragonfly
Dragonfly
Fang.
Fang.
Yes, we have a dragonfly fang. I'm also
Just
thinking
rolls off the tongue.
it does.
Yes, truly.
I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this purple. 5. Do I get to slot that before I slot my purple die?
So
or not?
you'll complete the action.
Yeah.
And then you'll slot it and then run the game.
So if I grab this,
Yep. Spending a coin.
what coins?
So you start
I have a
with
coin.
first,
I
yep.
have some coins. Great. I was like, where? I'm already
Start with a little bit of money.
I'm already going into debt here. That slots down to my purple region.
Correct.
Because of the 5, I also get what looks like a bag of goodies.
So the 5, you'll get one of your choice of these
Yeah.
mystic abilities. Now, quick rundown. Basically, talismans or the claws or dragonfly fangs
Dragonfly fangs.
are used to modify dice. So you can move dice up or down by 1.
I like that.
Okay? It has to be on the board or what you own. The second one are
Glass.
the mithril, or the
Glass.
glass.
Yep.
This is used to improve items. So that's how part of the ways you get reputation. It's like, oh, I'm not going to make a shield. I'm going to make a mithril shield.
Glass shield. Okay.
A glass shield, yes. And so that will make, shows you reputation as a smith.
Tiny skin lizard dragons.
Tiny skin lizard dragon scales. This is used as a special resource. You can heat it up using charcoal. So you take a dragon scale and charcoal.
Yep.
And you can convert it into a gold and to one good of your choice.
And the eyes of a stone golem.
That would be the ember gems or the eyes. And so what those are for then is you can either trade 2 of them for 2 goods of your choice, or you can use them later on to improve an item. So like an ember gem or a golem sword or whatever you want to call it. And that will then you'll get a 4 additional gold when you build that item.
I think I want a little bit of the refracting mithril. Okay. Place that down here, and now I get to slot this and take this action, right?
Correct.
So purple, I gain a coin.
Yes. Or you can spend a coin to do an action token, to get an action token.
What does the action token do for me?
So an action token, you got a little reference card here. You have 5 options. And so you can either and this is how you gain more contracts. That's
Sure.
the only way you get them is by spending those tokens. He also allows you to refresh a row and gain a contract. You also recruit a guild member. You can also build an upgrade. So on your board, there's certain things that are locked or that can be upgraded. You can do that as well. Or you can do overtime
Like one
cards,
of your
which are like
overtime
a once per game bonus. You can
I think I want to do that. I think I want to go ahead and gain an action token, so I'm going to spend a coin to do that.
Yep.
Then I could spend a coin to gain wood and any resource of my choice. I think that is probably also worthwhile. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a resource. I'm going to gain a single wood.
Correct.
And then I'm going to gain a resource of my choice. I would like some tiny little baby skin dragons.
These one of these skin dragons that we skinned. That sounds sad.
They just look like children. They're actually 732 years old, and there's only 3 of them. They're ancient.
So we skinned them. It's not good. I'm glad we did that.
Okay, that's my turn.
Fabulous.
All right, so go again. Right, let's go ahead and move. What am I building here? Okay, got it. So we're going to take this green 2 and we're going to put it into the forest on number 2.
Forest on number 2.
So that'll give me 3 wood, and then also gives me some more gecko scales.
Yes.
See, I'm learning this lore pretty quickly.
You're very quick. You're picking it up really well.
The lore's important, Wes.
I'm glad you
is
created
very
this lore
important.
for my game. It's great.
Yeah.
All right, and so now I'm going to grab a die. I think I'm going to grab green, I think. I think he has the right idea here. So I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 gold
Okay.
for this one, which will give me a leather and a
You
wood.
horrible person.
What, you wanted that one?
I did.
And it's just going to generate for you, too, which is very nice. As opposed to mine that costs a coin every single time I want to use it.
All right. So I got this one here.
Yep. You're also getting any resource of your choice.
I get another mithril.
Yep. Refracting glass.
And then I'm going to run this guild column.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to get a leather and a wood, and then I'm also going to go ahead and grab
one bindle
steel.
of anything.
All right, good to go.
Okay. My turn.
It's not your turn.
What?
Last time I checked, that's not how this system works.
I need to figure out how to get some specific resources a lot quicker than the game currently presents to me that I can get them.
What are you looking
I need a lot of some stuff.
All right.
Not some stuff?
Yeah.
This
And I haven't figured out quite yet
go
how to
there.
grab all of that stuff.
I would like the leather, please.
Leather over here.
Thank you.
Is there any difference between the top row, bottom row?
So the bottom row at the end of the season is going to go away.
I see.
So it'll refresh the market a little bit.
And then because I'm incredibly intelligent, just an amazing barrel of a man, I'm going to take
Man, I
this
am
green.
so sorry that you've been told that before.
It's a very good thing.
That must be a hard standard to set yourself up against.
Very,
especially when
very
all
challenging.
evidence speaks towards the contrary.
Very challenging.
This is why I don't get involved in boss employee relationships.
I get one.
You're right.
leather
I did
here,
hire him to be in charge of me.
plus
so.
one more leather. All right, and I have now completed my amazing final action turn.
Okay.
Except I get 3 wood, which I forgot.
I've got a
Final
6.
action. You get one more turn. So you should.
Well, final action of this turn.
Oh, this turn. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to place my 6 down here, even though I like that die quite a bit. That's going to get me 1 steel, and it's going to go ahead and gain me one of those little
Action tokens.
action tokens. Can I use an action token at any point?
Yeah, so there's basically 3 times you can do it. You can do it before you place a die, after you place a die, or at the very end of your turn.
And I can use all of them.
Yes, as many as you wish.
So more or less all the time I could use an action token. I know there's probably some nuance to why you specified it, but
Well, the big thing is between taking a die and running the guild, you
Yeah.
can't interrupt that.
some creature like me would just try to break the game by using 7 action tokens all in
Yeah.
the same sequence. And
Wait,
then,
you can't use more than 1 action token at a time?
No, you can, just
Okay.
not in the wrong time period.
Gotcha.
I think I want. I don't know that I do want it though, but I think I do, theoretically. Oh, that's a waste. That would be so expensive just to generate 1 wood every time. That'd be, and I only have 1 coin.
Now, you do have a dragon scale. That can help you if you need an additional coin.
You think I'd sell one of my gecko scales?
Yes, the 1 to 3.
Not
Extinct.
interested. Not interested in it. All right, West. I'll continue taking actions.
Fantastic,
Don't
so
worry.
glad you're
Don't worry your little.
Not taking pregnant pauses all the time.
I'm gonna take this. Okay, I'll move faster. I'm so sorry. West gives me the worst time. I took the one. The one gave me a
Great.
single steal. It's gonna activate this. I'm going to gain another one of these little worker tokens.
You have, after
So
you
you gotta
pay
spend a
in
coin.
gold.
I'm going to gain another one of these little worker tokens. And then along with that, I don't have what I need to run this. So maybe I shouldn't do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spend my gold to run this machine. This machine will give me a wood.
So you should be at 1 then.
No, because I have to
You had
spend
one,
my...
you
Oh, I'm going to
gained
gain
one,
one. I see.
then you lose one.
And then I'm going to go ahead and gain 1 of anything. I'm going to take some golem eyes. And then I would like to start...
You know, like there's a card with names on it. You know, like I did some lore work here.
Ember gem. Yeah, golem eyes. Okay, so I then... What? Ooh. I don't have what I need for any of those. Why do these base ones require so much steel?
Well, the armor requires a lot more steel. Like the shield, for example, does not. Now, the one thing is I haven't finished. So this is the gathering phase. We're going to take a die, place die, running action. Now, what's going to happen, the dice you're taking, those numbers will matter, because what's going to happen after we're doing the gathering phase, we do it 3 times. We then move into the production phase.
Where we use these dice to
You're
run
going
our
to use
engine.
you're going to use those 3 dice you've
so-
taken, and you're going to run them on your production
I'm
board.
going to go ahead and upgrade my steelsmith with 1. I am going to go ahead and upgrade, purchase this shield for 2. What more do I want to do? I've got 1 more left, and I could, flip my market to make my conversion a little bit better? Is that right?
Yeah, so the 2 things that will improve is the talismans, or the dragon playthings.
Yep.
Will go from modifying dice up down by 1 to
Okay.
up or down up to 2.
Okay.
Oh, and also Mystic Exchange. So if you want a certain Mystic symbol or Mystic token, you can take, instead of doing 3 for 1, you can do 2 for 1.
I see that. Yeah, I'll spend my last one just to update my market a touch. That is the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. Final round, the gathering phase. Now, the thing I remember about the Raven Broken die is that another rule that it has is that it counts for any guild. Because we know it doesn't have any color, right? So if anyone takes it, it can be any color that they wish.
Yeah. But I had to, because I start by owning it, I have to put it out there if I ever want to get the opportunity to get that advantage.
Yeah, because it happens because you're rolling 4 dice. So you always have an extra
out.
one that gives you a little more play with what you're going to be rolling with.
Okay.
Also, don't forget, did you get your 2 goods at the beginning of the turn?
I didn't. No, I didn't. These can be any goods?
Any of those 5.
I'll grab 2 steel then.
All right, perfect. All right, so this 4... What am I thinking here? Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take this 4, and we're going to get more wood. So that will go to the wood pile, get 3 more wood, and then I'm going to recruit. Yeah, we're not going to recruit, I don't have any money. So I'm just going to take. So I'm going to spend this talisman though. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to turn that 3 green over there into a 2.
This 3 green?
Yep.
Into a 2?
Yep.
Then are you taking
I'm
that?
going to take it.
So it's going to give you 2 leather and a
2 ore, right? And then
2 ore. Okay.
And then a mithril. So what happens if it was 3, I only get 2 ore, but I spent the talisman, basically exchanging it and getting a mithril
Okay.
process.
Yep.
And then I'll run my guild, which will give me a leather, a wood, and a good of my choice, which I'm going to go ahead and actually grab. Actually, I need to grab another charcoal, so I need to do. All right, so I'm good to go. Go ahead.
Okie dokie. I am going to take 2 of these beautiful talisman here and turn this 3 into a 5. A 4. Yes, a 5. That's what I needed. I needed it to be a 5. Okay, so this becomes a 5. I put it here. That gives me 2 charcoal and a golem eye. And then I will finish my turn by plucking from amongst... What happens if I pluck Jesse's silly raven thing?
Counts as anything.
So it's any guild. You can put it in any 1 to 3.
Oh, it's a beautiful option. Fantastic. I will pluck this, and I will get a worker token here, and I will also grab 2 steel, or 1 steel.
1
The
steel.
last worker should have, I think I spent 3 of them.
I think you got 4 though.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're good.
All right, and then I will place it amongst the people, and
Trying to decide which one.
I will put it here, so I will gain additional leather and 1 more piece of 1 more piece of wood.
Good.
Okay.
So what counts as gold as well? You said there was something that I could use to help me purchase things. Like the dragon scales or something like that?
Yes, so if you spend a dragon scale, you can exchange, you heat it up as you take charcoal and dragon scale, you can then get 1 gold and 1 good of your choice.
Okay.
Now it could be charcoal again, or it could be something else.
And right now I'm sitting with only 1 charcoal.
Which means if you spend it, you can get it back. So what you do is you're just getting 1 gold for it.
It's not that good of a trade though.
Dragon scale for a gold.
Gecko scales for gold?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't love it. I need honestly I need more of everything across the board. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking.
Not much, apparently.
Ouch. He's thinking about the Ember Eyes or the Golem
Eyes, yeah,
and Dragonfly Fangs.
Yeah.
Dragonfly fangs.
I'm going to go ahead and trade a Dragonfly Flame to rope this up to a 5, which is going to go ahead and give me my Dragonfly Flame back, which all that did was not give me a resource.
But you get an extra thing that you can run your stuff with.
What do you mean?
You get one of these upgrades, the workers.
I am, but I could have done that at a lower level and not spent the Dragonfly
Also
Flame.
true.
You just get a good instead.
And get a good
good
instead.
instead, yeah.
That works perfectly
Probably
fine with
better
me.
for you in the long run.
I'm going to purchase this, and the way I'm going to purchase that is with the 1 coin that I have, and also with my Ember and the tiny little gecko scales.
Yep.
Those are going to just generate me my coal back. I think having at least a piece of coal is probably a smart decision. I'm completely out of coins now, though, so the follow-up of my action is not exactly what I was looking for. I'm going to go ahead and take this 2 back. This 2 is going to run this engine. It's also going to generate me 2 leather and a tiny little dragonfly fang. Talon, whatever it is. This little thing.
Object.
And I will run this, which is going to get me some gecko scales and a golem eye. Nice.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's it.
And now we run our engine. Yeah?
So now I'm going to show you the production board.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is we theoretically all be simultaneous. Usually for the first play we have someone kind of walk through it. But what's going to happen is, so I have like a 1, 5, and 2 here, right? So there's 6 spots on your board that you can place dice. So the first one on top left, run any guild. It can be any number. Color doesn't matter. And now over here, die again. Get 2 action tokens. Sometimes you get a mix of goods or mystics. Now the one with the anvil over here and then top right, so you get 2 action tokens for a 1 or 2, but if you have a 3 or 4, you can increase your reputation.
Oh.
So this is one of the few ways you can actually increase your reputation.
So if I just do that 12 times.
But you're only going to get 4 chances, so the best you can get out of that is 4 levels, which will eventually get you to where you need to go.
Such a stickler.
I know, it's terrible.
Are we able to use these extra actions during this turn to upgrade anything in our area?
No, so
Too late
the action
already?
tokens can only be used during the gathering phase.
Okay,
Once
that's
you
fine.
get into production, no go.
I see what you're saying.
All right. So, and also you can get 4 coins. Now the other 2 spots are a little different. So we call them conversion spots. So what it is, like at the charcoal kiln here, with the charcoal, what we can do is when you put a dice there, you're going to do a 1-to-1 conversion of wood to charcoal, right? So if you spent 3 wood, you get 3 charcoal, and then you get a bonus from the die. In this case, if it was a 2, I would get an additional 4. So in total, if I spent 3 wood, I would get 7 charcoal.
And what does that very first space do again up at the top left?
Top left is you run one guild of your choice.
Got it, okay.
So the thing to remember is, if there's no die there, you can't convert to charcoal.
Yeah, so charcoal, wood can turn into charcoal and ore can turn into steel, and then leather is just leather. You got to get it yourself.
Yeah, whether there's the guilds or through the board.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, so we should start running these, right?
Yes, indeed.
Now I can manipulate with like fangs and stuff like that, the number on my die, correct?
Correct.
So like I want to do this to go ahead and pop this up to a 3 because I want to place this here, which is going to raise my standing by 1, which is going to go ahead and get me a good
of your choice. Yep.
Of my choice. I'll do that good there. I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to do. Wait, what if I took this good here? And then I ran my 2 here, which would get me a bonus of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I get a conversion of 1-to-1, so I've got 3 wood. I'll drop that down to 0, which will give me 3 more charcoal. And then I'm doing my 5 down here, and my 5 is going to give me a conversion of ore and charcoal. So I'm going to drop this by 2 and this by 2 to go ahead and give me 2 more ore, but I get a bonus of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
So I'm sitting here with 12 at the moment, which feels okay.
All right.
How'd your engines go?
Going pretty well. I'm just going to mix some charcoal and some steel, and then probably end up getting some extra action tokens since I'm a little hard up for those right now.
Now, in my benefit, actually, that came in handy because I had already upgraded this, which put me in a position to get more steel from that action.
Yes, indeed. And that should pay off for the next few rounds is what you're looking at. All right, so that one's good. Put this over here. We're going to just drop this by 3. 1, 2, 3 plus.
How you doing, West?
I'm good.
When can you craft your cards?
You can craft them right now.
Anytime during this phase. It can be before dice, after dice, and between dice, however you want it. We'd like to do it.
So I would like to go ahead and craft. I'm going to be doing a lovely piece of armor here, which is going to cost me 9 steel. You all were wondering why I wanted steel so badly.
The armor, yeah.
I'm just leave me with 3. And then 5 leather, so dropping down.
Now to put it here, you'll need 2 of these mithril.
Okay.
And a piece of charcoal, and that will give you a renown.
I see. If I don't have that,
then you can do 2 golem eyes and a piece of charcoal.
Yeah, I have to gain 4 coins, 4 additional coins.
Yep.
I'll do golem eyes, piece of charcoal. I'll gain 4 additional coins. By the way, I think golem eyes is sticking. I don't know how you feel about it, but
well, when I'm around you, I'll call them golem eyes.
And then I get 15 15 coins beyond that.
I don't think. Yes, you
Right?
do. That's
Yeah, it's a
true.
total
That's
of
a good
19.
point.
West is like, no, you're
Like,
reading.
you're just like
That's a lot of
saying
coins.
extra stuff now for funsies. Don't put it past Jesse because he will confidently say something. And
But I didn't. That time I didn't actually say it that confident. It
you
was more of a
didn't, which is
question.
why I was kind of like, wait.
Now, how much did you get?
I got 11.
Okay.
Plus, I got 4 extra for doing this action here because I wasn't able to manipulate that down to a 4. Very frustrating.
Yeah, you gotta have some of those
I
fangs.
I really wanted to be right there this turn, but I couldn't make it happen.
So I'm going to do mine with Mithril, so I get 9 gold, but then I get 1 reputation, which will give me a good of my choice.
So I do think I could have planned for this had I known all I needed was one more glassy eye.
Which actually you could. You could theoretically take this Fang and the Dragon Scale, exchange it for a Mithril, and do that instead.
Yeah, that seems expensive. I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying I could have planned for that, which would have left me at the level 2.
I mean, I could technically have turned these in, but I still couldn't have because it would only been a 5. So yeah, it wouldn't have worked for me either.
Yeah. All right. I'll play it as is.
It's all good.
Just want to voice my
So
complaints.
can you move the Raven up 1, please?
I would rather not. Okay.
All right. So that's the end of the round. We do now we have an end of round phase. So we double check to make sure if anyone's earned any titles. So no one's done 5 shields, no one's done 5 armor, or 4 contracts with Ember Gems, which you think you have 1 so far. So 3 more and you're good. And then Brightsmith.
I have 1 contract with an Ember Gem.
You just did it with it.
Oh, I see. This is where you're doing the upgrade.
Yeah,
I understand.
So you do
Okay.
4 contracts with the upgrade.
And Brightsmith would be 4 contracts with in
Mithril.
this category here.
Yeah, so I've done 1, and then I believe he's
I've done 1 as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's nice.
But no one's gotten it yet, so we're good to go. So now we're gonna set the board. So season advances to 2. The bottom row, the bottom 3 go away, and then it'll push down, and there'll be 3 new ones. And then for the final is the dice. So you pick up all 6 dice on the board, roll them in your hands, and then one at a time drop them to each spot. Like so.
Okay.
There it is.
Now we're rolling.
And what happens is Wes will be first this time.
That's right, he will.
We're rolling. We're back up to the top of the round.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
rinse and repeat. Now for your character, don't forget, you get 2 goods at the beginning of the gathering phase.
Nice. I love that for myself. Let's do that there. Feel good about that. All right, Wes, what are you doing? I feel like I completely know the game now.
That's all you need.
Inside
Once
and
you
out.
play one round,
I'm ready to run strategy.
you're good.
I don't like any of these, so I'm going to clear all of them off.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to get some new ones here.
It's a bad guy.
Now, when you clear a row, the one thing to remember, you have to pick from that row. So once you're a higher reputation, you may have different options. If you clear a row, you must pick from that row when you refill it.
It's good that I did, though.
Is there any consequence to having cards that you're not fulfilling in your hand?
There is not.
Okay.
All right.
Apparently, people in Ravenshire are forgiving.
I like it.
He promised me he'd have the shield done.
He said yesterday.
But Aunt Sue said his cousin died last week, and I believe him.
I thought he was a little funny looking.
The worst part is I already gave him my cash. The best part is it was on Chase, and therefore I can issue a fraud report.
This sounds like a real life story.
All right, I am going to put down this absolutely gorgeous 5 here.
Beautiful 5.
And I'm going to get 1 steel.
I like how
And
the
then-
5. It's so pretty.
I'm going to grab this extra worker token. And then I'm going to take this beautiful worker token and buy that green one up there, please.
The charcoal producer.
Yes, please. Thank you.
How'd you get a charcoal
down in
producer?
there.
What do you mean you got? Oh, by an action?
And then I'm also going to use another action and grab that yellow one right there.
Oh, what, done better?
Do I instantly get that?
So that is a
handle?
one. So whenever you see with the white area, this little stone area, that's a one-time thing. So in
And
this
I
case,
get it instantly, or the first
you
time I
get
run
1
it?
reputation immediately.
That's annoying.
That was what I wanted.
It's the only one in the entire guild.
Is it really? Why do you
Yes.
have that then?
It costs 4 gold to get it.
Yeah, it was expensive.
We just got like 20 gold apiece.
Well, some of us got 20 gold.
All right, and
I understand
now
gold is theoretically.
Apparently, you're just better than me.
I will
Victory
take
points,
this
All them
6.
horseshoes you're making.
and run this one, but I get another one of these and another one of these. And then I'll run this. You can do as you wish,
he's rolling
sir.
over there.
All right. West is cheating, and I've got to figure out
You know, I'm not cheating yet.
what I want to do from this position. Yeah, I'll plop down my 4. That 4 is going to go ahead and let me buy a tile. I'll purchase this for 1. Slot it down there. How do I do this? Oh, I just spend a tile?
Next token.
Get out of here.
So
now-
aggressive.
I did it.
So now it is unlocked.
Yeah, get out of here. Skedat, you. I'm going to go ahead and get a resource, so I'll gain a... I think wood.
And don't forget your 1 resource or 1 mystic for pulling that guy.
My 1 mystic for pulling that guy. I will take a golem eye. Okay. What do I want to pull back now? I think I'll pull this 5. It's going to slot into here. It's going to go ahead and give me a steel. But more importantly, it's going to give me a little worker token. I then can run this, so I'm going to go ahead and take a gecko skin. I'm going to grab a golem eye, and I'm going to grab a dragonfly fang.
Nice.
After that, I do want to go ahead and spend my bonus worker token to go ahead and purchase... Sorry, not after that. Before that, I'm purchasing... Yeah, I could have done it before that. I'm purchasing this, right? Can't I?
Technically no, because technically before you would even put that die down, you would have to, or take the die.
I took the die back.
Oh, you place.
Yeah, and it
so
gave me that.
So before you take, you can do that, or after. So you can't break it. So once
After I place it here,
yeah. So if you look at your reference card here,
use action token, take die, run a guild. Ugh, you scoundrel. Fine, I will buy it nonetheless.
just so no one else can have it.
None
The less.
the
Dragonfly less.
Totally missed.
nonetheless.
You're fired.
I know.
Okay.
There's a lot of purple up there.
Yeah, I didn't really want to invest heavily in purple from this point, so
I can see.
All right.
All right, what you got, Sam?
All right. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 action tokens.
You're getting there early.
All right. So I'm gonna spend a coin and a coin. We're gonna get this guy and this guy. Typically, I do this one, grab one from here. I want to grab this guy next. So no one's going purple, so I'm gonna pivot. No one else is gonna do it.
I went purple once.
You never go back afterwards, really.
You don't.
All right. We're doing that there. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna take this 5, put it here, get a steel, get an action token, which I'm gonna spend as an action token and grab that dagger, please. On top
This one?
row. One more. There you go. Beautiful. All right. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that purple 2 and the 2 area for the wood. So it's going to give me 3 wood and a dragon scale. And then I'm going to take this 2, put it here. I'm going to lose a coin to get an action token. And then I'm going to spend 2 more coins to get an ore, a wood, and then 2 mystics of my choice, which I'm going to grab 2 ember gems.
He really likes chaining stuff.
Yeah, have you noticed this in the last few games?
Yeah, he's a big chainer. Great. So I'm going to spend 2 of my worker tokens, and I'm going to use one of these overtimes because I've now allowed overtime, and I'm going to get another anvil. So I then gain one of these tokens back.
What allows overtimes?
This
boss.
my card here. This is what my card does.
So it's a one-time thing.
One-time
you spend
thing.
the card, you win petition, you're good, and you're done.
And then I'm going to spend a token here to clear this board and see if we can find something more appealing. And we have managed to find, ooh, some things more appealing. I will take this and put that back. That's beautiful. It's fantastic. And now it is all about trying to create better things, so I can now slot in the next little doodum flopper here.
I love a good doodum flopper.
Yeah. so beautiful.
Love it.
We're going to put this in here, so we're going to gain ourselves an additional iron and another token. And then we have to figure out which one of these bad boys we're running. I believe we're going to end up running this, so I'll get another iron and another token. And then I will run this into the ground. Yes. Alright, so we're going to go here. And then we're going to go... You guys can go ahead, it's fine.
Okay. All right.
There. Beautiful.
I want to get 2 more rounds, theoretically.
You know, when Jesse is concerned about what he's actually going to be doing, he tries to create some sort of a theme music to go with what he's thinking in his brain, and it usually ends up sounding a lot like hamsters running on a wheel or mice gnawing at the side of a brick barn. But you know, it's an interesting, an entertaining thing to.
One will go there. I'll gain 2 ore and a refracting piece of glass.
It also works at about a 3-4 timing all the time.
One will go here. I'll grab 2 more and another refracting piece of glass. It's going to allow me to run this system. That's going to gain me a dragon.
Speaking of chaining,
shield, a golem, or a fang, and another golem eye. I don't know what to do with all these things, but I sure am glad I have them.
Oh, they're going to do stuff.
Collecting them.
Do I win if I just have the most of them?
Well, they will help you quite a bit, tell you that.
That's my turn.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spend this for a contract. I want that middle shield on the top.
This one?
Yes, indeed, please.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Now what I'm going to do then is I'm going to place this green 2 into the 1 spot over there.
2 ore.
2 ore and
some glass.
Some refractive glass. All right. Then, oh, that's actually pretty nice. We just do that. Nah, we'll just do this. We'll grab that green 6 is what we're going to do.
I was looking at that, but I don't have a green engine.
6. So I'm going to grab a leather, and then I get a wood, and I also get a good of my choice, which I'm going to get more leather. And also, because of that, I got to steal for that. And I also get a action token, which I'll immediately use to go ahead and grab that middle sword over there.
There you are.
Thank you, sir. Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can do this.
All right. That sounded entertaining and exciting, what you were talking about. So I'd like to be part of it. I'm going to use this incredible 4 that I have here and get 2 charcoal. Oh wait, no, I wanted ore. Yes, no, I'm getting the 2 charcoal. We're good. No, we wanted ore. Haha. I tricked you. You didn't realize it. But I grabbed another ore.
Wait, what?
Yes. And then I grabbed one of these little things as well. It was a fabulous exchange. No one just saw it happen.
Huh?
Then I'm going to take this green little guy here and get 2 ore, because that was the order in which I had it in my mind. In my mind.
You have a mind?
In a mine. In a mine. Mine. And we dig. Yeah, we're gonna get copyright struck. Okay, and then I get 2 more charcoal. Beautiful. All right, and that is my incredibly fabulous, incredible turn. It's your turn, Mr. Duck. Quack, 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 quack. It's your turn, Mr. Duck. Your turn. Your turn. Quack, 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 quack.
What does flamingo say again?
Squawk.
Squawk.
Squawk, squawk. They're actually incredibly noisy birds. But they have this amazing dance that they do when they all get together. They get in this big group of like 5 or 6 guys, and then they start doing this amazing dance to try to make the women all beautiful. Yeah, as a group, they all walk together, and then they all just all of a sudden turn and just keep walking just like that. And it's just over and over again. It's absolutely
Until the
phenomenal.
ladies are like, okay, I finally give up.
Yeah, they're like, you right there with the pink feather. No, not you, the guy next to you. Yeah, you, come here. Yeah,
I like the way you move that neck. I like the way you sway.
Ready?
That's right.
On a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Do you think they're watching? 1.
I think. I'm pretty sure when my wife watches this, she's gonna go, "Honey, you are so amazing."
And a 1, And a 2.
Incredible.
And a 3.
Incredible dancing.
And a 4.
I want to watch that guy. Wait, no, the one next to him.
You'd be like, honey, your eyes are not on me.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're watching a big screen TV and she's just...
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, honey, but
No, you're missing that.
Right, the other one. Not what? I don't know.
by the way, I moved one of my die down to a 1.
While we weren't paying attention.
I don't know where it went.
While we're all dancing.
I have no idea. Oh, it went here. To gain 4
So
wood.
if you ever lost, just count the dice on the board because it'll be 7 or 6.
4 wood and a gecko scale. Then I'm going to be grabbing this back because I like that die.
It is a really nice
I'm
die.
going to be grabbing 1
I was sad to have to get rid of it.
mine worker, sticking this up. One, going to run this again. Going to go ahead and gain myself another, I think, gecko scale, golem eye, and dragonfly fang. What am I supposed to do with all this stuff?
Well, that's why you have your market exchange to tell you what you should even do.
You should definitely.
So, like,
use some
every
of it.
pair of ember gems could be 2 goods of your choice.
I don't want to sell any of it.
He's a
I
collector.
want to live with it, Tom.
Haven't you,
Well, then I
haven't you
guess
seen
you
his
can.
collection downstairs in the basement? It's all still in
I
shrink.
think I'm beautiful, Tom, and I intend to stay that way.
I think the plan is for you is to get a Kalax. That way you can show all these and
That's right.
You
Yeah.
display them all.
You don't understand, George. The world outside's a big, dangerous place. In here, I'm safe.
It's true. You are.
It's your turn. We've been waiting for a while.
Oh, we're not doing this again, are we? Oh gosh.
I didn't even have to say anything. He's already on it.
blushing.
Yeah,
It's good.
Dang it. Also, the flamingo dance.
It's true.
Oh, I
I was
felt
oddly inspired by.
I felt
I know,
very princely.
Right, exactly.
Can we just start? Can we just start an entire TikTok channel where we go and flamingo dance in different locations? around the world?
That could be really funny,
I
actually.
mean, it could all honestly work.
It would probably be
pretty
the
dope.
best channel ever.
I'd be down.
I don't want to.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. I'm going to take 2 dragon scales and I'm going to convert them into a talisman.
What if they don't want to be converted? What if they said no? We
Actually, I'm
not
just going to hold on.
listen?
I'm going to talisman. I'm just going to get a mithril. That's what
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
Well, there's more mithril there, so
Or what if the talent scales are really not interested in converts?
it's possible.
You're gonna have to spend a
Take
long
this.
process
Yeah.
working to get into the fold. I'm gonna be honest about it.
This into the leather.
He's completely.
So I
ignoring
place in
us. I
there,
love
get
it.
2 leather.
It's very nice. Good
Now
job.
I'm going to take. I think the plan over here is.
The thing I love doing with designers or publishers on my channel, though, is humiliating them at their own game.
It's great, isn't it?
So far, you're not doing very well at that. Just
Right now?
Great
Yeah.
first turn. You're doing nice. I can pass with that purple one, please.
I feel like I'm doing great. Do you not feel like I'm doing well, West?
I mean, I think you're doing fine.
2 ore.
What's wrong with what I'm
Another
doing?
mithril. Then I'm going to run this.
You're just not here.
Do you see how much stuff I have, though?
You have lots
spend
of
3
stuff.
gold.
You have so much
Like-
stuff.
Like, I'm so close to being able to do whatever I want.
It's true. But the question is, can you relinquish it?
Yeah.
And then I get an ore and a wood.
Time to run?
It is time for production.
All right, go ahead and grab your die. And remember, we can all do this collectively. right?
Don't shuffle them. You have to use the
those
numbers
dice.
already there.
Fine. I wanted to shuffle them.
No. The numbers matter if you're going to use them on the top.
I have enough talons I can change whatever it was.
This is true.
The
I
other
think
thing too
that's-
is, don't forget, you can also use all 4 dice because of your character power.
I can use all 4?
You can pick out of the 4.
Oh, I can pick out of the 4. Got you. All right, fine. I didn't shuffle them.
Be that way.
Kind of didn't shuffle them.
Kind of, sort of.
I mean, I'm going to have to spend this to shift one of these up or down. Hopefully, if not, then didn't need to. I'm going to go ahead and move myself up by 1, because West doesn't think I'm there. Then I want to run this, and I want to... Do numbers wrap around or not?
No. No wrapping. If you're 1, you got to go all the way to 6.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think I want to run this as well. So I'm going to be... Oh, I mean, I guess my 3 works out. It's fine. Would I rather have an additional one, or would I rather have... No, that should be fine. So we're going to spend 5 wood, raising this by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to be going 4 down and 4 down. In order to... Oh, technically I should still be up here because I gained the bonus of the 4. 4 down and 4 down. In order to raise this by 4, so that goes to 9. Then I get a bonus of 3 So 10, 11, 12. Then I'm going to get 1 shattered glass. Now I can do a construct anytime I would like. I would like to go ahead and do that. Oh, awkward. I didn't have... Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to start spending some resources for other resources. So 2 golem eyes are going to become 2 resources. That's going to pop this up to a 4, which is going to be enough to go ahead and construct this at a cost of 4 leather, 8, which is going to be 1, 12, 8, 9, 10. It's going to leave me with 4. So and I have to spend 2 eyes and 1 of these in order to place it into that location. It's going to get me a total of 17 gold and 1 additional worker. So 5, 2, more. Okay. And from there, I believe I have ran my ecosystem. What else does this convert? Dragon Scale converts into coins. Eyes convert into resources. Fang turns into manipulation. What's the glass turn into? Oh, Mithril turns into just better building there. I don't need Mithril. I should stop taking it.
Can the Raven go up by 3 reputation, please?
How'd you go by 3?
So I could should 3 cheap items with
Whoa!
Mithril.
I'm very far behind.
What was it? So I would get an action token for that. On top of that.
Oh, I forgot. I would get something for that too, right?
Oh yeah, this is looking. We're doing okay here.
I don't like my positioning.
All right, is everyone done?
Everyone is done. Now you can shuffle your dice.
So now we check titles. Has anyone done 5 shields or armors or Hammersmith?
Nope, only 2.
All right, I've done all 4 of the Mithril.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's what you
You're
just did.
Ridiculous.
I did 3 this turn. There was cheaper products, but I thought I jumped this before you got it.
That's smart.
So that'll give me 10 gold for that.
Cool.
Darn you. Did you not make anything this turn, Jesse?
I did. I made that.
Oh, okay.
Armors are you make less of them, but they provide a much better ratio and lots of them gold and stuff.
And you kept the other one underneath it. Good job. Okay.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Did it. Okay. On to our...
So refresh.
Down.
So we are over halfway now, or about halfway.
4, 6, and 4. Wow. High numbers here. And I'm the lead, right?
Did we already re-roll these?
Yep.
Okay. Good.
I'm the lead. I'm the top of the round.
You are.
Yes, you are indeed.
I see what that is, but that's not what it looks like.
Can you move that down?
See what is?
The coin. The first player marker. I understand what it is, but it has a very interesting look.
You're forging a first player.
First player. Yep.
What do you think it looks like? I don't understand.
That's fine.
I don't get it either.
Okay, so
Certain people's minds live in the gutter, apparently. So it's
I'm
all
going to
good.
go ahead and do this to run this card. You're going to move me up by 1.
And you'll get an action token for that, actually.
I get a what?
Action token, right?
Okay, so I get 1 back.
Perfect.
I want that. I want to be level 3 already, though.
Yeah.
That's what I would like.
Legendary.
Yeah. Where do I go to select? Oh, I have to have these to select. So I'll spend 1 of these to wipe a row, and then draw from that row.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay. Now I've got to take an action. What do I need to do this? Have you, don't have you, don't have you, don't have you. Okay, good.
So overall, you're doing great.
Yes, overall, I need a little bit of it all. A little bit of everything. I think the best position for me to go right now... Oh, I don't like any of these high numbers. Gotta be honest about that.
Yeah, so high numbers are usually like, for half the board are good,
Yeah.
but the other half they're not.
I'm
So,
gonna drop this down to a 2 with one of my Dragonfly Fangs. I'm gonna get a Dragonfly Fang back for doing that. I'm gonna gain 2 leather on top of that. So 1, 2. Then I'm going to take this 4. It's gonna give me 3 wood. here, and it's going to run this, which is going to go ahead. Huh?
I think you need another piece of. I think you only grab 2 wood.
No, I was at 0.
You're at 0?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were at 1.
And I'm going to go ahead and run this and gain myself a Fang, 2 Golem Eyes, another Fang. That's
Nice.
it.
Man, there we go.
Wow. Nice turn.
Oh, I gotta roll my dice. Alright, what we got on here? So I think the plan for me is... Alright, switch gears. So we're gonna take this 1, and we're gonna grab wood.
Grabbing.
1, 2, 3.
It's very aggressive, Jesse. Grabbing wood. 3 wood and a gecko scale.
Scale. Alright, and then... I like purple, but we're gonna do a contract first, is what we're playing here. So for the legendaries, I think what I want to do... Yeah, we can do that. I think that's fine. Yeah. So I'm gonna spend on a contract. Can you pass me that dragon armor over there?
In here?
Yep. Or gecko armor. Or not
Really?
mithril armor.
Is that what you wanted?
Yes, I
Denied.
whole time is what I was waiting for. That is ridiculous.
And then I think what I want to do actually is go ahead and spend another one, and let's go ahead and grab that shield over there as well on the legendary.
This guy here?
Yep.
You're doing too much stuff. How are you going to build those?
I want to do my very best. Do I need quite a bit of resources for this?
Dang it.
All right. So now I want to grab that 2 purple leather over there. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. So that'll give me 2 leather. 5. Get a talisman or dragonfly fang, and then put it over here. Which I'm just going to gain a gold and I'll lose a gold, so I'll net lose 1 gold. And I'll get an ore, a wood, and 2 mystics of my choice, which I'm going to need for these. We good?
Okay. West Dog.
Messed up my whole plan.
I believe it's your turn.
My bad.
Messed up. I don't think you're mad about it at all. I think you're.
No,
Messed up my whole
I'm
plan.
not. I'm really not.
All right, I'm gonna.
Makes me feel better. We'll flamingo dance later.
Okay, sounds good. I like it. Come on, give me some better armor. All right, that'll work.
You know, Wes, recently I've thought
this
about talking to Shira about purchasing a brand new puppy.
Yeah.
And just doing a YouTube channel with our video and photography skills built around said new puppy.
Yeah.
We might be able to get more views than we get on anything we currently do.
It's probably true. Puppies sell better than people.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna do sock puppets.
No,
Is that a one-time thing?
I'm just saying, like, if I was going to invest 90 hours a week into one thing, buying 3 dogs and 1 kitten and just raising them could potentially make you a life. Like, could make you 6 figures.
Or you can,
You know I'm not wrong, Wes.
Or become a board.
I don't understand why puppy factories haven't monopolized on the opportunity to do media.
Because they're horrible places.
I don't mean that. I mean, like, pounds, like rescue places.
Yeah, because they're all full of pit bulls. And they're wonderful dogs, but they're just not what everybody's looking for.
West was the dog trainer that cared for the dogs that no one cared for.
This is very true.
Which is why he's able to say with a straight face, pit bulls are wonderful dogs.
They are great dogs. They love at a very high level.
They are. It's just
people breed them to do terrible
97% of
things.
people should
breed
not
them.
own them.
And are there a dog that needs a lot of training?
Every dog needs a lot of training.
Pit bulls are a dog that will have catastrophic effects if you don't have an owner that knows how to get their energy out, care for them, maintain authority in the house.
You've literally just described every single dog that there ever is.
No.
The only reason
Ash has no catastrophic effects.
Okay.
Clarify to me where
Most dogs, okay? Most dogs of that size, if you don't train them and you don't take care of
Fair
them and you don't exercise them, then they have destructive behaviors. You can't tell me that Ash doesn't occasionally poop in the basement.
Yeah, that's her stress. That's not destructive behaviors.
Yeah, what do you think a realization, a showcase of stress is for other dogs?
A missing finger off of my child's hand.
Yeah, well,
completely
these things can
different
happen.
contextually.
Do you know, see, the reason you think pit bulls are the worst is because...
I didn't say the worst.
You're
lumping me in with the rest of the internet. I didn't say the worst.
Okay.
I said most owners are the worst, are not responsible enough to own pit bulls.
Right, but you're saying that they then should own other types of dogs.
No, I don't think those people should own dogs in general.
Okay. Anyway, the
Unless they're
point
owning an
being
ash,
of
and
what
then
I'm
maybe
actually
it's not.
trying to say out loud, and that you're evading in ridiculous duck fashion, is
That's what ducks
that
do, though, isn't it?
it is. They waddle around from one side to the other. Point being that you have to take care of all dogs in the same fashion, and if you
Some dogs require
a-
more work, though.
some dogs, yeah, like border collies,
Yeah.
German shepherds, why can I not think of them? Anyway, Belgian Malinois.
And they're-
I have a great
and
story
they're-
about Belgian
and
Malinois.
for instance-
but we should
for
play
instance,
this game.
Which one?
Large dogs like a Great Pyrenees, because of its personality type,
Yeah.
is less likely to viciously interact with a human than a pit bull would be.
But they'll also aggressively guard their territory.
Oh, I understand that. I'm saying, but there are some dogs that are more threatening to humans in general.
But I think you have a bad taste of pit bulls in your mouth because
I've
there
never
are
once tasted a pit bull.
fantastic pit bulls, just
don't
like there are
think
many
they're
others.
kosher.
There are very few bad dogs in that same regard. It's just there are bad owners that don't
That's
do
what
a
I
good
said.
job.
It's like you're coming back to the same point that I made at the very beginning. 97% of people should not own pit bulls. Okay, my turn.
We went way off the rails on this. I'm sorry, Sam.
I almost
No.
spit on the game.
That's
Okay,
good.
we really haven't tasted these dice.
That's a good sign.
You know,
It's delicious.
The black and white one is really good.
Amazing.
Quite yummy.
Amazing flavor profile.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, my turn. What am I still trying to get?
So when I put this, I can't put this out for everybody else to use anyway, so it'll just be
I'm
mine.
gonna set this here. I'm
Just
gonna go
gonna rub it
ahead
on the
and.
board.
No, I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna set this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and gain myself 2 of this. 9, 10, 11. Then I'm gonna go ahead and gain a Golem Eye. I'm going to retake this 2, which is gonna go here. It's gonna get me a Fang. That's going to go ahead and get me 2 more leather, and that's going to generate me 2 golden Golem Eyes. It's going to get me 1 Gecko Scale, and it's going to go ahead and get me 1 Dragonfly Fang.
Where are my dice?
I don't know.
Alright.
Are they up there?
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna. My turn, right?
Did I not pull? I did. Did I not? I didn't pull this 2
Yeah.
and run it. I just left it. Okay.
Like, I can't tell
But
you.
there should be another dice up here
There should
too.
be, because there should only be 6 on the
No.
board.
I just took my second.
Right. Oh, because you're the first player.
Yeah, I'm the
Never
first
mind.
player.
All right, I'm so confused.
There is an extra die on the board, though.
Yeah, there shouldn't be that many dice on the board. He's missing a die.
I am missing a die. How did I screw that up? What did I?
I don't know. Probably the Pitbull conversation got out of
Probably
hand.
got way out of hand. Sure. Sounds good.
All right, go
We'll
ahead.
go with that.
We'll go with that. Sounds
Alright,
good.
quickly fixed. Very good. Alright, so I'm gonna take this talisman, or Dragonfly Fang, turn this 3 into a 2. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna do that. We're gonna leave it as a 3. Actually, because we're just gonna put this on leather. Please. So you get 2 leather. And then I'm gonna pull that purple 1 for 3 wood. And Dragon Scale. And then I want to run my beautiful Merchant Guild.
When do I start turning these into stuff?
Whenever you want. So mystics are
I'm not
there.
asking a real question.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just keep doing my
Just
stuff.
pointing out again that I have too much stuff.
You do.
I don't think that's a true statement. You never have too much stuff.
He's hoarding all of the yellow dice is the main problem.
Yeah, try that.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Hoarding or utilizing to the best of their capabilities.
You can go ahead and
Some
go,
people
Wes.
just shouldn't own yellow
Alright.
dice, West.
We're gonna not even talk about owning anything at this point, so I can just forget about all of that.
That
Okay.
entire conversation.
Yep, it's a good plan, and I'll focus on actually winning this
West,
game.
how long were you dog trainer?
20 years.
So he spent about 20 years, and I mean this, really actually working with the dogs that most people would disregard, reject, not care for.
Yeah,
you know.
he's told me a little bit
So
about that, dude.
while I'm
Yeah.
pulling his leg and flustering him, he actually does. Like his heart is in this area of taking care of animals, taking care of dogs specifically, in the space that most people shy away from. The dogs who haven't been trained right, the dogs that have been raised in abusive homes, the dogs that lash out of fear or out of, like instability and stuff like that. And a lot of the dogs that you actually have, own, and care for over the years have been those exact dogs that have been amazing pets.
Yep.
Because they were in an environment that actually cared for them, actually paid attention to them, and actually knew and took the time to know how to address their specific needs.
Yep, very much so.
My turn?
Yes, indeed.
All right. I love doing the turns. Drop this to a 3. Is that what I need? Got that. I've got that.
See, this reminds me of my strategy for Castles of Burgundy.
I'm looking for. Yeah, it'll work. So I'm going to go ahead and spend this to drop this down to a 3. No, I'll do one more to drop it down to a 1.
Wait, it's... Oh, you got your upgraded one for 2 now. Ugh!
Do you not have that?
That's disturbing.
Does it remind me of another game, Wes, we played the other night?
Yeah, I agree.
Do you not have the upgraded thing?
No, not yet. I will shortly, though.
And then I'm going to go ahead and pull this back. I can't manipulate this, though, when I pull it back. I can manipulate it as I pull it back. Oh, I'm going to put that up to a 3 then. So I'm going to pull this back. It's going to give me a beautiful dragon eye.
And run it again.
You need to do it twice if you want a dragon eye.
No, I have the upgrade. It's up by 2.
Yeah, but it went from a 1 to a 3.
No, you're right.
Now it's a 5.
Good try. I'm going to get 2 golem eyes from that. And I'm going to go ahead and get 1 of those hooks back. And I might as well go ahead and get a gecko scale again.
Ridiculous.
A little pyramid.
Ridiculous.
I'm ready to run my engine. Anyone else?
You're doing good. All right. So what I'm going to do then with this 5, I'm going to go.
You really should have purchased some additional items, sir, so that you can make them. Because you have so much stuff here, you could trade all these in for additional items. He has 1 contract.
All right. He's going to try and do the late game thing.
What's the late game thing?
Oh, in the last round, you're going to make like 5 contracts.
I actually don't know how to do any of that. I'm just doing stuff.
All right. So now we're going to...
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, stuff.
So much stuff.
Hardcore parkour.
Hardcore parkour.
What show is that from?
Office.
Okay, I've never seen that show. I know. Sacrilege.
What?
Complete sacrilege. All right, pass me that purple 3. Just, there we go. 2 leather. Run this. I'll end up net losing a coin, but I'll gain 2 mystics, an ore, and a wood. All right. I need more ember gems. You get another one over there?
Oh, Wes.
Some golem eyes?
Yeah, some golem eyes.
All right,
sorry,
there you go.
My bad.
Wes has got a pile of them over there too.
No, mine are... I have just a small amount so that I don't have to keep asking them.
All right, there we go.
My turn?
Yes, indeed.
Wunderbar! I shall get 2 leather here. 1 and 2, along with the very amazing dragonfly thing. And then I will take the additional leather with another dragon's eye. Yes. And then run this whole machine just once at a time for the leather, and the additional charcoals, and something else. There we go.
Okay.
And we are ready
to run our engines. Roll your dice.
No rolling the dice. No rolling the dice.
All right, what do I want to do here with my engine? So I have everything I need to go ahead and construct, so I'm going to start with that. This drops down to 0. This, I still need 2 resources, but luckily enough for me, I can go ahead and convert Dragon Scale and a Flame twice into a coin and a resource each. And those 2 resources will be what I need from the wood. Following up with that, I need to go ahead and do 2 of these and 1 more of these in order to have it be in this special zone. And I need to spend 2 of any resource, so I'll spend 2 mithril because it's a wasted resource, honestly. So that's going to get me 16. That's going to get me 20 new coins, which I'm very grateful for. This is going to slide up to 1, which means I can now pull from the 3rd market, which I'm excited about. Now I actually need to place my die. I want a 2 here to gain myself 2 more workers. I want a I'm thinking probably a 2 here as well to gain myself 2 more workers again. So I'm going to drop this down by 2 with one of my Dragonfly Fangs. It's going to go ahead and get me 2 more workers. And now I'm in a position where I could choose to run one of my engines, possibly. 5, 6, 1, 2, run anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any die could run anything. I don't hate that. Is that the best option I have? Or do I want to run one of my factories, considering I might need to produce a lot of resources this next round? That might be the hardest part. It's the fact that I need way more resources than I'm currently equipped to generate. Stay.
I know.
You touching my stuff, man?
Nope.
You over here fingering my stuff?
No, I just was saying those are cool golem eyes.
Thank you. Thank you. This 5 is going to go here. I'm going to run this engine that's going to give me 2. I need more golem eyes. 2 more of these cool golem eyes.
Why are you stealing my stuff?
It's going to get me 1 more scale, and it's going to get me a fang.
How about you stop hoarding it?
What? Sorry, I'm using this, West. I'm very busy using this.
So busy.
Using. Okay. First player marker is going to transfer down. I will reset the main board here. These come off. We need to check if anyone has accomplished their objectives as well.
Terrible rolls.
Has anyone accomplished any new objectives?
I have not.
If not, I'm gonna finish building this. So 17, 0 out my steel, 0 out my leather, and all the wood. 2 gems, 2 mithril, and that's fine. So I'll go ahead and go up, finish 2 legendary contracts, getting 7 reputation for green.
Wow, really?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Man, I thought I was doing really good.
We're doing good.
I thought I was doing really good.
2 goods of my choice. Mystic, which I'll go from here.
A mystic and 1. Oh yeah, 2 good.
And then also an action token.
And so what happens when you get past 13? Just every level after that you
Gain
get 3
3
coins?
coins.
You gain 3 coins per every level you'd go up.
Nice.
Alright, and I also get 2 goods of my choice, which I 2 goods, so I'll do that. Good to go.
Okay.
How many coins do you have, Sam?
Oh, I gotta get these. That's another 36 coins.
Holy cow. He's got a lot of coins.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot of coins. I don't like it.
It's like I played this game before.
Top of the round, your turn.
Sam, you know you're not supposed to win the game that
you teach people?
Teach people, right?
Oh, that's a thing?
That's a thing.
Crap.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a thing.
That is actually.
I'll pull back a little bit.
All right, just saying.
All right. Roll my dice. All right, here we go. Oh, that's pretty good out there. I'm going to use an action token. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 gold. And we're going to grab this guy here. Wood. Then,
Okay, what now?
all right. And then take an action token. I need a contract. So why don't you go ahead and grab me that second shield in legendaries.
This one here?
Yep. Okay. That's good. Then I'll go ahead and go from here. I'm going to take my 1 and we're going to go ahead and go to the wood pile. Get 3
Wood pile?
And then scale. And on the pole, I'm going to take, not the best. I'll take green. So I'll take the 4 green there.
Okay, it's going to go ahead and get you 2
charcoal.
coal. Yep.
And then I'll run this, getting 3 wood, a leather, and I go to my choice, which
Nice.
is steel. Good to go.
What's Todd?
Actually,
All right, I am going to purchase that green one right here
Nice.
for dose. And then I'm going to upgrade this piece right here. And then I'm going to buy a contract right here. Okay, so I have selected now. Now I'm going to place my beautiful dice onto the table.
Can you hurry up and let me go?
Well, you know, so the problem is I have to think about some
Have you
things in front of
considered
me.
just making it my turn?
I have thought about it momentarily.
Last round of the game, I have to declare my victory.
You probably should try and win first.
Should I?
Yeah, I think that's usually the way things work when you get to these points. And now I'm going to take a die. Where am I going to take a die from? I should take a die from exactly the same place. However, I don't want that particular number, which is going to cause some significant frustration. So let's go with some ore, but that's a bad one as well. So then we're going to take it from here. Well, this is just what we're going to have to do. Nope, that's terrible too. Good. Glad I did that.
There's a lot of ones.
There's a whole bunch of ones.
I hope you want wood.
I'm
No?
going to take this and... Ugh, I don't like either of these. This is horrible. I'll just take this. This is so bad.
Spend your money.
This is
Yes,
awful.
spend your victory points.
This is awful. Okay.
Good job, West. Everyone's
so
very
much.
proud of you.
So much. Thank yous.
All right. So I'm going to take 2 of my actions to go ahead and pick up 2 things. I need to make sure that I can actually do these things, though, before I grab just a bunch of stuff. So, like, I've got enough to come close to building this one. That's pretty good, but do I think I can double up? Do I think I can get 2 of these high-end ones done in a single round? Or do I think I need to go for like a mid-level build against this?
Yeah, I'm going
The money is how we win,
The money is how we win.
but the money is not that different between the 2 of them, if I'm going to be honest. So less resources might just be the way to do this. Huh. I think I am. I'm gonna take those 2. Seem like the best odds for me.
Hey, Wes, can you go ahead and refund?
Okay. So from there, I'm gonna place a die down somewhere here on this board. I want the best potential resources. So I'm looking for a lot of that, decent amount of that. I've already got those set aside. I could generate that by
you should
good
try
dice
moving up
placement.
this line here. That's really important.
So I don't know that line is actually as important as you think it is. It's
You don't
just
think that?
24 gold at the end of that. That's 1 craft. I think that's a red herring, honestly.
It can be, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, I think it's a strong distraction.
Well, I went this way because of that.
I understand. It was a good decision for you. I'm saying for West though, tactical error.
Yeah, highly likely.
Like, for me, it's good. For him, it's debatable.
He got it before I did. It was very frustrating.
Okay, I think I am going to spend one of my hammers to go ahead and finish upgrading a piece of my forge. I've still got 1 hammer left. That could get me a contract, could recruit a guildmaster, could build a upgrade, could trigger an overtime card. My last overtime card is not terrible. I could go ahead and buy an upgrade because I will have to take a die that's in a less than preferable.
It's a whole lot of talking for a turn
zone at the
take
moment.
here.
Well, it's because I am pretty sure I am at the point of defeating both of you at this game. And so a little bit of talking to ensure my victory,
I see.
probably worth it.
Have you actually placed a die yet?
I have not.
Okay, good. Good.
Not placed a die yet.
Glad
I'm going
so
to
far
spend
in.
this to go ahead and grab this purple.
Oh, very nice.
I will spend a coin to have done that.
Wait, Sam, you're not going to say spend your money, man? Spend your money when he does it?
Oh, sorry, what?
No, I've been very strategic on what I've built, so he knows that asking me to do anything is
Feudal?
futile. I will put a die down here.
That's a good plan.
4, 5, and 6. This will give me 1 steel. This will give me 1 worker. That refills, right?
Yep.
Great indeed.
I have 3 more over here, by the way, that you can...
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
You held my hand a little long there, I'm just saying.
I should have been like slow motion.
Don't try to push me on a swing, okay?
Believe I want to go ahead and spend this worker
push you any
to purchase this for 1.
It'd be my pleasure.
Then I'm going to be drawing back this 1, placing it down here in this purple zone.
Very nice.
That's going to give me 3 wood. That's going to go ahead and give me 1 gecko scale. And that is I guess that is the end of my action.
Good.
I'm trying to make the
Don't
most
forget to run this.
of every bit of action. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So I could get a coin, or I could spend a coin for a worker. I'm going to go ahead and gain a coin back. I can spend a coin for a wood and a resource. I will do that. I'd like the wood. I can then spend that resource for the coin, so I'll go ahead and take that back. I can then spend that coin for a ore and another resource. I'm going to take a red gem.
Getting a little merchant going over there.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna take this 2, and I think we're gonna go more into wood. Go to the woods, please.
Over to the woods with a 2.
1, 2, 3 wood.
3 wood and some gecko scales.
Gecko scales. Then I'm going to grab a die. Can't does a 2 that I put down, right? So I can't grab that one. I'm actually going to grab that wonderful, beautiful. Actually, I gotta do this first. You know what? I'll spend 2 and an action token.
Excellent.
We're gonna grab
one of those little tiles. That way you can make your green even more powerful.
Oh, powerful. Oh, that's good. And then we'll run that 1 green from the leather. So that'll give me 2 leather, a talisman, and I run this, which will give me 3 wood, a leather, a steel, and a good of my choice, which at this point, I'm gonna grab more leather.
Just a side question. Can I use do your dice go from 1 to 6? Or does it just up?
So it's always, you cannot go from 1 to 6.
You can't go around, yeah. You
can't go around the bend.
Like in certain other games.
I asked that, yeah.
That's a
I'm gonna
shame.
do this. I want to grab a contract.
There's no contracts over here, Sam. You can just shove off, okay?
Oh, wow, okay. May I please pass that exceptional sword on the left? Thank you. Thanks, sir.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to abuse this talisman and place it down here on top of this ore, and that gives me 2 ore, Vantu, and I also get a mithril thing. Fantastic. And then I'm going to remove something from the board, and I believe I'm going to remove this one. Very frustratingly, was hoping to go around the bend, but apparently we're not allowed to do that. And then I will adjust here, and Jesse, you can go.
Okay. Oh, where do I want to play down? I don't need more of that. Wood is not horrible for me. Another tile really doesn't benefit me. Leather? Is it leather something that I need? Leather is something that I need. I need 6 more than I currently have. So getting a bit of leather would not be the worst thing. So I'm going to place down here. I'll gain 2 more leather. I will gain 1 dragonfly fang. Then, the die I want to return. I think that 6 with the steel and the worker is what I want to go ahead and bring on home. That's going to run this, which is going to go ahead and get me. Let's do a green scale worthwhile. It's okay. If I can spend them all, it's good. The risk is not being able to utilize them all. I'll take the green scale, take 2 golem eyes, and I'll take 1 of these fangs. Oh, I hope I can convert all of this into profit.
Tell me about it.
It's gonna be awesome. This is gonna be.
Okay.
All right. Last time around. Oh, all the good spots are closed. Is that on purpose?
I mean, we're all going for heavy resources right now, so.
But it's like it's blocked now.
Yeah.
Well, that's just frustrating. They got low numbers. That's not going to help with that right here. Oh man.
It's where we all immediately went.
I don't want to recruit at this point though, because literally it's almost the last go around. So, well, fine then. I'll just get a lowly steel. then I got to pull though, which that'll be fine. Pull that. We'll actually grab that green 2 on number 1.
Green 2 on number 1
with the ore. There we go. Thank you, sir. That'll give me 2 ore, mithril.
This is going to be extremely tight.
Roll this. Give me
I don't know. If this is going to work out for me, Wes.
I don't think it's going to work out for me either. I feel your pain, sir.
We'll go with another steel.
Good?
I'm good.
Yep.
Good.
Okay, so I'm going here, getting the 2 ore. Fantastic. And then somehow I have to make this work with what I have, and I just don't see it happening. So here we are. I'm not going to get what I need out of this, but that is all right.
You can't always get what you want.
That is for sure.
But you can cry sometimes.
I cry a lot. Oh no. Move that back 1. No, that was there. Okay. Good. All right. We're okay. We'll make it. We will survive.
We will survive.
It's gonna be close.
For as long as we know how to love, you know we'll be alive. I got all my love together. I got all my love together. I will survive.
I like the way you're doing that with them. That's good.
I will survive. Hold on me. Good?
That sad look upon your face. I should have turned that stupid lock. I should have closed that silly door. You're not from here. You should go back to where you were.
Oh, that's the version I want to listen to. Are you cutting
Cut an album.
Cutting an album?
Yeah, it's called Flamingo Sings Sort of the Hits. It's not quite everything exactly the way you remember it, but it's kind of close enough where you're like, oh yeah, I think I remember that. It's like those actors where you know their face, but you can't come up with their name, but you're like, yeah, I've seen him in like 7 things, right?
The worst part is when you have an actor or an actress that you're like, oh, I totally recognize it, and it's like the wrong one.
Oh, that's bad.
Like for a long time, it was Keira Knightley and Natalie Portman. I'm like, I can't. For some reason, I kept getting off.
It's definitely fair.
I blame Star Wars though.
Also true.
Because they told me she was Padme, but she wasn't Padme. All right, we're off to production.
Oh man.
This is it.
Yep. All right, I'm going to start running mine. I have obvious places that I need to go. I'm going to have to go down here to the forge. I am going to have to go down here to my iron mill. I've got a floating 2 that I don't have to spend. Now the question is, what can I maximize to get as much stuff as I need? So I've got to convert as many things as possible to victory points.
Okay.
So 5 of these. Okay, so I've got 11 of those. So I technically need at the end of this, I want 11 ore. I want to have built 2 shields. So I think I'm going to go for cheaper materials as opposed to more expensive materials, because I think it'll end up actually scoring me more if I don't focus on building this level 3. So I'm going to set this level 3 off to the side, and I'm going to start allocating resources to these 2 locations. So let's go ahead and start. How can I mark these? So I'm going to mark it with coins that I already have in my tableau. So 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4 leather. 1, 2, 3, 4. Puts me in a position to have both of those complete. 1 red gem closes that off. 5 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Followed by 8 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to take me a pile of rubies, but I do have that closed. Now I'm looking for a total of 6 more iron, which is now something where I need to go through the process of generating in order to get the amount of iron that I need. So let's see if I can run my system well. 2 ore here is going to go ahead and pop this resource up by 2. Then I can start running my forge, and because I have a 1, I'm automatically going to get 5 in here. I'm going to drop this by 2, which is going to up that to 7. I'm in a position now where I could go down here and run steel, which is going to get me 4 steel naturally, which puts me at 7, and all I needed was 6. So drop this by 1, drop this by 1, is going to leave me with 7 steel. 7 steel is enough to go ahead and close off both of these. So these are now completely built. At this point, with those constructed, I now have to apply 4 of these rubies along with 2 more of these embers to have both of these finished projects go here into my top section. Then, now that I have those, they've generated, they've built, they've gone into my top section, the next thing I'm turning my eyes to is the application of this last die and the resources that I have here that I can actually convert into coins and other resources, interestingly enough. Well, that just makes everything even more complicated. Coins and other resources, if I am able to pay Ember alongside of it. So each one could technically just generate its own Ember. So all of these can turn immediately into potentially 11 coins. And what's the difference between one of these that I built in terms of total resources? 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 3 plus 2. The difference is 6, 7, 8. The difference is 8 resources. So if I'm able to generate 8 resources, which 4 of these would be 4 resources, and both of these would be another 4 resources, I can generate just at 8 resources, which means instead of building this one, I would be constructing this one, which would give me 1 gem back. So I've now built my big and my small. I have capitalized on every resource I have. I think the last answer is to go ahead and up my last die to gain me 4 coins here. So up this to a 6, which is going to gain me 4 coins. And now I need to go ahead and do the math of what I am getting for all that generation. So this was 11 coins from turning these dragon scales or these lizard scales into things. This here was 18 plus 8, which is going to be 26 coins. On top of that 26, I have 8 more coins coming to me because I placed them both in that top section. And then I built 5 shields, and I'm the first to hit 4 plus in the Emberstone. So that's going to be, do you have 4 plus?
I do not.
That's going to be an additional 20 points for finishing both of these.
I have the armor.
10 for you.
Okay, and 10 for you. That has used almost all of my resources. I have an excess of talons, but other than that, all of my resources have been spent.
Do resources give you anything at the end of the game?
No, only there's a tiebreaker.
All right, let's go ahead and do the final accounting.
All right, so end game scoring real fast. Everything got everything built?
Yep.
All right, so the first thing you're going to do is take any money you get from reputation and go ahead and add that. So I get 24, so I'm going to go ahead and
6.
add that. 5, use that one. All right, so that's the first thing you do. All right. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to do market exchange. You're going to trade any mystics you have left to gain gold, which usually means you're going to exchange everything into dragon scales, and then use those dragon scales to generate any gold.
Is it 2 to 1?
For you, it's 2 to 1. For me, it's 2 to 1. For him,
Okay.
Why you gotta say it like that?
2.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out like that.
So just every mythic is 2
Every-
to 1. 2
every
to 1
2 is a
conversion.
dragon scale.
Every 2 is a coin.
Yes, as long as you have a charcoal, which I think you do. I think you have like 10, so you're good.
Oh, I didn't even see that it was ticked up there. Oh, I had more resources than I thought.
Yes.
Great. Every 2 is worth, so
Every 2 is worth a coin.
yeah. So 3 more coins.
Okay. Anything over there? You're good?
I got it. You got me.
I got 2 dragon scales to do, so I'll get 2 coins. All right. Then, any unused overtime cards. So if you have any action tokens, you can use those to do an overtime card if you have it. If not, action tokens are worth 1 gold.
Okay.
So if you have any extras, you can just do that. All right. Add all your gold together, and that should be your final score.
Okay. So, 20, 40, 60, 80, 86.
Okay.
What's your score?
What's Wes's?
You've got me by a few. Because I have, this is 124.
132.
But wait! I've been hiding coins under my mat. 86, 106, oh no, I'm not going to quite get there. 100 and, 106, 126, 131.
Nice. Well done. Well done.
That's one coin different.
Well done.
I feel like, actually, and
Actually, you won in this case because I played this game 138
well,
times.
no, I feel like, because I didn't even realize that was a, there was 10 there, I just missed that somehow. I actually probably had there was a better conversion that I could have done. Like, I spent, like, for instance, I spent 10 of these, I had 11 of these, I used 4 of them for resources, so there was still, 4 of them for resources, so out of the 11, there were still 7 that were just straight resources that I could have taken. So for instance, if this is a difference of 7 resources, so let's check. Same, difference of 3, difference of 1. That right there means that I technically built this, not that. So add
another 7.
Add another 7, and I never went up this track by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 from that.
Oh,
and I would have. I forgot to go up.
So actually, you won.
And I would have went up by 1 more there.
Because even at 14,
I know.
You still.
I'm saying I didn't move that up. So even without this extra piece, I have an additional 10 points. 6 to. So if I built this, that's an additional.
Congratulations.
Additional
9 points.
That's additional altogether. It's additional 9 points. No, that's
9
additional 10
plus 10 to be 19 points.
So an additional 19 points on top of the 31,
which would have put you at
150.
50.
Well done.
I did it. I did the game.
Wouldn't that be 140? But anyway.
No, I had 131.
31 plus 19.
Oh, plus 19. I thought it was 9. Yeah. No, very good.
I did it. I did the game.
You did the game.
I did the games. Did you
with
like
their piles of
ridiculous
googly eyes? Sorry, golem eyes and
gecko scales.
I really liked having all of that.
It's fun, isn't it? So mystics give you a lot of versatility sometimes, because sometimes you're not as efficient as something like getting straight goods, but it's just the versatility of it can be really fun.
But I was able to, like, at the end of the game, I was able to convert them into building basically anything that I wanted, because these just generated resources, and then these just generated resources, and so it just kind of turned into a pile of apply this where you need, open-endedly. Did you like my coins under the mat?
I was wondering why your board was kind of sticking up a little bit. I was like, wait a second.
I kept doing this just randomly throughout the video. As I was getting high-level coins. Do you ever do that in Monopoly?
You're ridiculous.
In Monopoly, you got to slide a 500 underneath the corner of your board just in case you need to bail yourself out in the future.
Yeah, it's like your mad money.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you take your bank account. I'm gonna put this somewhere safe.
And so I figured I'd let you all underestimate me by just having regular coins over here.
Way to do it.
Fair.
And then I do the review. I did it. I did the game.
Good job.
Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. We're gonna go do the game more. We're gonna do more of this game. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.